I don't know what to do, but like we have to make this work. Like I'm really upset about it, honestly. Hi guys, welcome back to the vlog. It's official. I am surrendering to the winter gloom. I am officially in the lightest shade of the Typology tinted serums. I have to surrender because I was in the second to lightest shade and even that was way too dark for my skin. I used to like literally self-tan every other day. I was on a schedule, and obviously you guys know with reporting, I think that was a huge factor. Just being on TV, you look a little bit better with a little bit of color, I think. But now that I'm not reporting, like there's just no need. Every once in a while, if I have an event, if I want to put on self-tanner, no problem. But on the day-to-day, like I actually really want to embrace my natural skin tone. Like I think that actually looks really good. And honestly guys, it has been so gloomy here in Cincinnati. I just saw on Local 12, our meteorologist did a little like countdown. Apparently we are going to see the sun in 2 days. I saw she did like a 3-day countdown yesterday. Like we have not seen the sun in so long. I don't know how long it's been, I'm sure she said, but it has been like, it feels like 2 weeks. And that's a long time to not see the sun. And it's just been nonstop raining, just gray. So I am so excited for the sun to finally come out. Like that's all I need. It's gonna be freezing. It's so freaking cold. Obviously not ideal, but we can live. Just no sun, like it like messes with your mood. I'm sick of it. Oh my gosh, this is so much better. There's nothing worse than when I apply face product and all I see is just this huge difference between my face and my neck, and then I have to bring it all down. Like this feels so good that it finally matches. Nothing crazy with the makeup today. Very natural, basically just enough to make me not feel horrible about myself. And I think it might be lunchtime. Is somebody hungry? Does somebody want to eat? Go for it. I'm trying to keep us on similar schedules. So like I try to eat breakfast at the same time as Asher, eat lunch. Obviously it's never perfect, but I am definitely going to be cooking at home. I went to the grocery store yesterday, stocked up. It is disgusting how much money I have been spending on eating out lately. Like I don't even know if I should admit it. I'm just gonna tell you guys, in the last month alone, I spent $308 on eating out. I can actually click on it right now. Tropical smoothie, we've got some Chick-fil-A. Obviously, you guys know I went to St. Pete, a lot of St. Pete transactions. It's a lot. And the app I'm using, by the way, you guys know I love Rocket Money. I'm so excited I get to work with them on this video. If you are someone who really wants to save money and really get on top of your finances this year, this is the perfect place to start. There are so many things you can do on this app. I always say the first thing you should do is immediately, go to the recurring expenses tab. This will be eye-opening because I personally had a subscription I didn't even know I had. I had signed up for something back in the day, totally forgot about it. And you can see all of the subscriptions you have. I, for example, use PicMonkey. What else do I have? My gym, Spotify, Massage Envy. It's all in one place. And if there is something that you don't know about or you don't want to subscribe to, you can cancel it right there. You don't have to make any phone calls. You don't have to send any emails. Rocket Money does all of the work for you. Another big thing is if you want to lower your monthly bills. So say you want to lower your phone bill or your electricity. All you have to do is tap a few buttons in the app and Rocket Money will do all of the negotiating for you. It sounds way too good to be true. I promise it is not. I've been using this app for over a year. There are actually over 5 million people who are now using Rocket Money. And another awesome feature a lot of people are using is the budget tool. So they're going to categorize all of your transactions for the month, whether it's travel and vacation, shopping, bills and utilities, groceries, of course, dining and drinks. And you'll be able to see where am I spending my money, and then you can set up a smart budget. But before using Rocket Money, I had never seen my expenses organized like this, and it's so cool that you could just like see, this is what I'm spending the most money on, then this, this is an area I need to improve. Maybe I'm doing good in another area. So I know personal finance can be very intimidating, at least for me. It wasn't my major in college, definitely not my specialty, but you don't need to be some sort of finance expert to work hard at your goals, save money, build wealth, all of it. It's all about these just little changes, these little tweaks, and Rocket Money really helps kind of like guide you. It like shows you what you need to be doing, and before you know it, you're saving hundreds of dollars a month. So I'm gonna have my link below. It's just rocketmoney.com/Clancy. You can try the app today for free, and then eventually you can unlock more features with premium. But I'm telling you guys, as soon as you download that app and input all of your information, go to the, what's it called? The recurring subscription section. That's gonna be so eye-opening for you guys. And then eventually, of course, you can delve into all of the other tools as well. So with that being said, I am currently making my lunch, not eating out. And obviously it's all about balance. Like, this weekend, am I probably gonna eat out a little bit? Yes. I just think I need to stop with the randomly ordering from Tropical Smoothie on a Monday. And I've been in such a tuna sandwich kick lately. I've been getting this tuna. It's just the Star-Kissed Chunk Light. And then I discovered this vegan mayonnaise, plant-based mayo spread, where I add in just a little bit, like about a tablespoon. It just creates this like creamy, delicious texture. Like, oh, I've been loving it. I love how fluffy this mayo is, and I kind of just eyeball the amount that I put in. That's one thing I really do struggle with cooking. Obviously, this isn't cooking. I'm making a freaking tuna sandwich, but like the whole precise thing, it's just like, it's kind of like not for me. I'm kidding. I really will get better. Throw a little bit on. I feel like the bread that I got this week is pretty small, so I can't fit all of it on, but I just scooped the rest from the can because no tuna goes to waste around here. Put it on top, give it a little cut. You cannot trust people who don't cut their sandwiches. Jimmy John's, I'm looking at you, and people have said like, oh, you can request them to cut your sandwich. Okay, but like that is a basic human right. Like I shouldn't even have to ask, like it should just be cut right down the middle. All right, this lunch may seem a little bit weird. Brace yourselves. I don't think it's that weird. I just think the presentation is definitely off. I had some leftover butternut squash that looked really good. I've been peeling these raw carrot sticks and just eating them like this. And then the leftover can of tuna. And there we go. I just want to personally thank whoever invented bully sticks, because it is the only thing that will keep this little guy entertained for literally hours. And he just walks around the whole room with it, by the way. Like he'll chew it in one spot for 5 minutes and then the other spot for 5 minutes. There he is. And this is actually a bully stick alternative, because if you Google what a bully stick is, it's a little bit disturbing. And I don't give it to him every day either, because it contains a lot of protein, although guys, you can kind of still see his ribs, which is concerning me. I really, really, really want to get him to the vet to figure this out. He might have, honestly, some kind of worms situation. That's the thing about rescuing. It looks like, oh my gosh, all sunshines and rainbows, saving a life, but oftentimes they do have some complications. Like his mom was pretty sick. They were found in the back of a car. Like they just weren't in a good situation. So I'm thinking he might have a little something, but I keep contacting the rescue for his records so that I can book my vet appointment, and they keep saying they'll send it and then they're not, and I might just have to book the vet appointment without the records. I don't know. Come. Sit. Paw. Good boy. That was so good. Okay, now this one we're still working on. Ready? Down. Nope, can we go down? Remember? Down. Good boy. That was so good. You are a Superman. Oh, you're such a good boy. You are such a good boy. So I just found out I have a black tie event in a couple of days, and I have absolutely nothing to wear. I just found out what black tie means, first of all. If you know, you know. Zach and I went to a wedding over the summer that said black tie optional, okay? So like the word optional is truly there, but I didn't know like that was a thing. I thought it just meant if you're a guy and you want to throw on a black tie, that's awesome. Do I sound like an idiot? Yes. I am acknowledging that, okay? But that's truly what I thought, and we showed up in not black tie attire. So let me back up a bit. This week is turning out to be a little bit different than I thought. I thought this was going to be my first full week with Asher full-time. You guys know Zach is going back to work. He started his job yesterday. It wasn't my first full day with Ash, though, because my mom was here for half the day. I dropped her off at the airport. And then today is when we were supposed to begin. Zach comes home from work yesterday and says, I don't have work tomorrow, because how it works, you guys know, he took a job as, I think he's like a sales associate for a home builder here in the Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky area called Fisher Homes. So he's going to be shadowing someone for the next couple of weeks at least, just because this is a total career change for him. And that's awesome that he has that ability. I think it's just so important when you're starting a new job that that job gives you the tools to succeed. Like, I'm always so grateful for my first job in Dayton that they didn't just throw me out there right away. They let me take my time. I'll never forget, my boss told me, oh my gosh, this was actually so nice. He told me, I am not going to tell you when you're ready to go on air. You are going to tell me. And I was shadowing, like, he had people filling in on the morning shift for me. So I ended up like only shadowing for, I don't know, maybe like 4 or 5 days, because obviously they were pulling resources for me. If it was up to me, I would have gone on air like 3 months from then. But no, I think it's just so important to properly train for something. So he's going to be following around someone for the next couple of weeks, and she's off tomorrow. So Zach last night was like, what the heck does this mean for me? Like, what am I supposed to do? And his boss told him, like, all right, then you're off too. All that to say, today is not my first full day with Asher. I still have help. Zach is watching little Ash right now. And the black tie event is for Zach's work, which is nice that they do. But do I trust the fact that he's just now finding out about it? I don't know. Zach is definitely someone who will just kind of like spring things on you. But no, Zach didn't know about it either. So I am currently outside Dillard's, the almighty Dillard's. And how this is going to work, I'm going to pop in there, see if they have any super cheap dresses. My budget, I am not willing to spend anything more than like $60, $70. Dillard's does like have like the clearance rack, all of that. Oh my gosh, all of the Valentine's Day stuff looks so cute. I'm not gonna lie, I feel a little bit of pressure to look good because this is Zach's new job, and I don't want anyone to think that his wife is just like this disgusting old hag. Like, you know, we gotta look decent. Can you imagine? Can you imagine? And obviously there's nothing wrong with that dress. It's just like definitely not the vibe. I don't know what the vibe is, I really don't. But that's not it. This one is super classy and would definitely be playing it safe, but I just don't know if it's too boring. Like, it almost looks, I mean, it does. It looks like you're going to work. This one could be nice. We've got some fun sleeves going on. About you I like, about you I like. I get too drunk. All right, that was kind of a fail. I did not, okay, also can I just say it's 3 o'clock right now. It's like nighttime, how dark it is, but I didn't like a lot, and the couple of things I did like were way too much money, so I'm going to check out Francesca's. Also, while I was there, I did get a text from Zach that the guy said cocktail dresses are acceptable. I Googled it. I believe cocktail dresses are short. I don't know, I think, which would help because I have a ton of short dresses. I don't know. Be many nights I got too high and almost left town, but there's something about. So I did not end up getting anything. I was so close to getting that one dress in Francesca's, but I sent it to my mom and she told me it looked unflattering on me and cheap, so did not get that. However, with the new development that a cocktail dress can be short, I'm just going to wear one of my old work dresses. I don't even know which work dresses I still have. When I first quit reporting, I sold like 50 dresses, so we'll look through the closet. We're gonna find something. However, I don't really have any heels, and so I stopped into DSW. And are you guys ready for it? Are you ready? These are gonna be the moment, and that's what I figured. You know what? The dress might be a little plain, may not be the best, but the shoes are going to have their moment. So we're gonna go with a little sparkly moment. And then I realized, and I might actually end up wearing these just depending on what dress I choose, I don't own a good pair of black heels, so I got these from Naturalizer, a very comfy brand. You guys know comfort is everything for me. I mean, they're not the most, like, you know, beautiful heels on the face of the planet, but they're just so comfy, and I do need a pair of black heels. Good morning, guys. I'm being a little bit quiet just because Zach is upstairs sleeping, and he does indeed go to work today. So we want to let him sleep in. By the way, he has been an absolute angel. Like, yesterday on his day off, he got up with Asher. They got up at like, I don't know, 6:15, and like he's really been like so helpful. Like, just splitting everything right down the middle, 50-50, helping me where I need it without me even asking. Like, this whole process, I feel like, has actually like somehow brought us closer, which sounds weird, but like, I don't know, like, we're just like a team. Like, we're in it together with Ash, and we have this little boy we both love so much. So anyway, I'm really, really, really grateful for Zach. I mean, I knew he'd be helpful. Obviously, I know the kind of guy he is, but I feel like he is just like, I don't know, gone above and beyond. I was actually shocked. Asher slept through the night for the first time. Normally he'll get up and cry around like midnight, sometimes around 2 a.m. simply just to go out and pee. And this morning I was shocked. He started whining around like 5:40. And I mean, that was basically the whole night. Like Zach asked, like, do you want to just try to come back to bed for an hour? But I had already riled him up and started playing with him. So I figured we would just get up for the day. Why not? I wanted to cuddle with my little buddy anyway. I wish so badly he could sleep in our bed, but we're not doing that. We're not doing that. We're crate training. And he's seriously been so good. Like, he has his puppy moments. He definitely does, where he'll just decide to just do whatever.
No, Asher, no. What do you... It's not the goal here.
But all in all, he is so good. And is it just me, or is he like the cutest thing ever? I feel like I'm turning into one of those people who thinks like their baby is the cutest thing ever, but how could he not be? Like, he is just absolutely adorable. I can't believe it, guys. I made him an Instagram. I honestly originally made it just because I have over 500 photos of him and videos on my phone. I need a place to put them. So it's not so much like a public thing, but more just like for my own little like tracking of his growing up. But if you guys want to follow, I will have it linked below. It's just Asher Rogel. Rogel is our last name. I know Burke is like my maiden name on here, but Rogel, Zach Rogel. Just want a place to track his growth because he is going to be growing fast. And once again, we still have no idea how big this little guy is going to be, which is scary, but you know, we're here for the journey. I just checked my wisdom panel, which is the DNA test I sent in. It says they have received it, but it's still gonna take a couple of weeks for them to, oh my gosh, like, are you kidding me? And now I'm thinking he has Jack Russell Terrier in him. I'm adding things to my guess because he has this like hopping thing where he's like a huge hopper, especially when he's like attacking something. So I'm adding that in. Obviously I'm a little sleep deprived, but I've honestly been loving our early mornings together where we just cuddle. I read my book. Right now I'm reading, what's it called? I think it's called like Shoe Dog. Yeah, Shoe Dog, which is basically the story of how Phil Knight started Nike. It is so freaking good. Like, it is one of the best autobiographies I've read in a while. I'm 57% through. It is so good. And I've just been loving our quiet little mornings here. Go get it!
Why you sniff his butt?
It's funny.
That's weird.
It's funny.
No.
I'm not actually sniffing. I'm blowing out.
Weird.
I'm blowing out. It's what dogs do to each other. I'm trying to relate to him.
God.
Worry about your own self instead of us.
I'm worried about a lot right now.
It's okay. It's okay. I'll be back. I just gotta get in a little workout. It's weird. Biting is like his coping mechanism. Sit. Thank you. Sit. Paw. Down. Down. You know down. 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 Oh, good boy. Ready? Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Leave. Good boy. Down. Good boy. Nothing like a pile of ground beef before a day at the office.
I'm gonna fill you up.
So I told them about how you showed up for your first day, and then they were like, we don't need you tomorrow.
I got fired day one. Record timing.
I did get a couple of questions, and I just never know how to answer this. People are like, wait, so is he a real estate agent or not? No.
Not in the traditional sense, no.
But you are a sales associate for Fisher Homes, is what I believe, right?
I mean, I'm selling real estate, but I'm not a licensed agent selling
random houses.
other homes. It's
You're
just
saying it's new builds that you're selling. And he's not sure about the lunch situation. Like, Doesn't know if he'll be able to eat. It's different hours also.
Starts at 11, but I don't know if she's got meetings late. I'm shadowing.
And are you just gonna be thinking about your two people all day? Me and Ash?
All day. It'll be distracting.
Who would ever want to get away from us? Like, we are like actually the best. And of course he's just reading. That's not a toy, you know. Just, you know, that's not a toy. His new trick is when in doubt, he just gives us his paw. Morning, guys, and welcome to my new office. So full disclosure, it is the next day. I don't know what happened to yesterday. I feel like just the day got away from me. Full-time work with a puppy, and I know obviously my job is so flexible, but I still have deadlines. I still have things I need to get done, and doing it with a puppy, like for example, right now, like what is he doing? Oh, you're a good boy. I seriously have to like check on him every 5 seconds, but yeah, it's a lot, and I'm just trying to nail down a routine for us, a schedule. I thrive on routine. We're not there yet though. We're definitely not there, especially because crate training is kind of a nightmare. He's fine when we're there, like when we all go to bed, he's fine. It's when I put him in and I need to leave the house, when I say he doesn't settle down, like for more than 2 minutes, I mean it. Because last night, Zach and I did yoga with our friend on Zoom. She's an instructor. So we were there the whole time he was upstairs in the crate. And I don't just mean barking, I mean squealing, howling, like every noise. And like he's just clearly so upset. And when we take him out of the crate, he is like still crying. Like he's traumatized. I don't know what to do, but like we have to make this work. Like I'm really upset about it, honestly. But yeah, so as you can see, this is not the Clancy room, not at all. It's very blank, very sterile in here. This is Zach's office, but we realized, especially while he's potty training, which by the way, we have officially gone 72 hours without an accident, knock on wood. It doesn't make sense for me to work upstairs. Like here, I'm on the main floor, I can see him, I can check in on him. I was originally going to get, well, we do have like a gate to gate off, so like we are together in this room. But with the separation anxiety, I'm trying to prioritize us not being glued to each other all day. Because, yeah, he's so loving. He just wants to be with us. Like, it's heartbreaking. So anyway, I am like really needing to get my work done. I'm someone who I've always been like, if you're not early, you're late type of person. So let's say I have a sponsorship due on the 10th of the month. I want to be sending that in on the 4th. And by the way, that's like not the deadline. Normally the deadline is just like 2 business days before, but I like to be ahead of things. Right now I'm not. So I'm not like late by any means. I would never let it get to that, but I'm just not ahead and it's not a good feeling. I am hopefully, fingers crossed, gonna spend the rest of the morning working. And then of course I'll give Asher some playtime. And then actually I need to go back out to the stores. I'll explain why in a bit, but for now I really need to get this work done. Oh, that's so cute. We're supposed to be spending time apart. That is your new trick, isn't it? For his lunch today, I tried freezing a Kong. I don't know if this is actually going to work, but I put a little bit of the Kong filler in it with his like full kibble. Are you interested, buddy? Because this is yours. He's like, oh yes, I'm interested. Okay, first of all, that kibble in the frozen Kong was so good. It was Zach's dad who told me about it. Like, normally it takes Asher less than 10 seconds to scarf down his breakfast, lunch, or dinner. He was at it for 50 minutes. Like, that was life-changing, so that was great. Meanwhile, right now, I am back at it on the hunt for a dress day 2. This is my last try. Like, I'm really not stressing over this, but yesterday when Zach was at work, the intern said, like, oh, make sure your wife knows, like, long dresses, that's what everyone wears. So I guess on the thing, his boss was saying, like, if you have to, cocktail dresses are acceptable, but everyone's going to be wearing long dresses. But listen, like, the odds of someone like me finding a long dress that fits just because I am short, 1 in a million. I'm here at Nordstrom Rack and TJ Maxx. Definitely balling on a budget with this. And listen, like, I feel like a lot of people are always like, you're not willing to buy a lot on this dress, but you're willing to, like, whatever, like, get a facial. It's just all about how you value your money and where you want to put it. Like, for me, wearing a dress for 3 hours at an event in which I know no one, like, no, I'm not going to drop like $200 on it. I'm just not. But in other areas, yeah, I do want to splurge a little more. This just is not one of them. So we'll see. I just at least want to say I tried. And also half the reason I'm doing this is because I need to get out of the house so that Asher can cry it out and get used to me not being there. He's probably eating the cage open right now. It's so bad. But like, I just have to keep getting him used to it. So anyway, wish me luck, guys. I don't have a good feeling about this.
About to leave, already packing, come with me.
So I did not end up finding a dress today. It was not good. Zach, do you think I'll be fine with the short dress?
I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know? You're supposed to say yes.
No, I'm not lying to you.
Why not? I'm about to take off my makeup and I have a little confession. I've been going strong with the Neutrogena makeup remover wipes. I know. It is awful. You read about it, you hear about it. It's not good. It's all about the cleansing balms. Oh my gosh. Just taking this wipe and wiping it on my face is so easy. Like, it's so easy. Like, the ease of doing it just makes it so worth it. And like, I have to say, like, I'm kind of back on it. Maybe not permanently, but for now, it's just been so freaking convenient. And sometimes convenience is key, because there are times I'm like, I want to put on some makeup today, but I'm not going to do that just because I don't feel like doing the whole cleansing balm thing at night. And that's stupid. So I'm back on it. And like, honestly, my skin looks the same. It feels the same. I'm not like seeing any bad side effects, so don't judge me. Got my boys over here. Zach's home from another day at the office. How was it?
It was good.
And the good thing is it's like not an office. I'm like jealous of your job. Like, I'm like, that actually sounds, I want to take Zach as these training videos. I want to take the training videos. Like, I want to be exposed to this knowledge.
It's proprietary. We can't let people like you in.
But you like it so far?
No, first week's been good. Can't complain.
Do you know what you're doing this weekend? Are you working this weekend?
I think Saturday, I think I might. And then Sunday now.
Darn it, I'm volunteering on Sunday. Would have been better. I was hoping it was the other way around. Oh my gosh,
What
we
are you
have
doing,
this guy.
psycho?
All right, ready? Quick, what's your favorite thing about Asher so far? It'll change, but what's your favorite thing right now?
He's the best when he's tired and he'll just hang out with you.
Zach, that's such an awful answer.
What's your favorite thing?
I just love everything about him, like his demeanor. Okay, I told you. Asher, you know I told you you can't chew on that. Leave it. Leave it. Leave it. Can you change your answer or what?
No, that was my answer.
You like him when he's tired. Oh my gosh.
I like to cuddle with my guy.
Do you like me when I'm tired better?
Yeah, I like when you're asleep.
I love you all the time. Oh, can I have your paw?
Alright, I'm taking off.
Oh, thank you. Zach just left to hang out with his friends for the night. But guys, I'm telling you, he won't admit it. I mean, he will admit it. He loves Asher, but like, he's not as passionate about, or how I'm like, this is the love of my life. I would murder coyotes. We have coyotes. That's why I say that, in the woods. He's not as, explicit. No, that's not the right word, but like, as like, like, oh my gosh about it, but he loves him. And you know what? I worried that this wouldn't happen, but I also knew my dad, when we got Molly, my dad was adamant, we are not getting a dog. That is not happening. We don't need another dog. No. He ended up being Molly's best friend out of all of us. Like, my dad took Molly's death really, really, really hard. Like, if you were to ask him what day Molly was born, he would have no idea. What day we got her, he probably wouldn't know. I bet he would know what day Molly died. I honestly, should we call him? He normally, he might be napping. He naps at this hour, but like, I'm willing to put money on it that he knows, because he told me like that day he had to put her down. A really bad day. Let's just give him whatever. The good news is if he's napping, I'm not going to be waking him up because he doesn't keep his phone on him.
Hello, Clancy.
Oh, hey, Dad.
What's going on?
Were you sleeping?
No.
Oh. Do you remember what day we got Molly?
A day?
Like what date?
Date? Oh, jeez, December.
Do you know what day she died?
Oh, I do, yeah. 2019, I think August 1st.
Wow, yeah, I was just reminiscing about, and I knew you would know what day she died since yeah, I knew it.
Thursday.
A Thursday?
Yeah. And I've said before, we're playing the following Saturday, like in a knockout game, All Ireland. It wasn't final or anything like, but like big game, like you had to win or they're gone. And we're going to the game on Saturday morning. So I went to the Irish American Centre. Normally before my old game, I'd be heart pounding, the whole deal, like nervous, like anybody. Nothing.
You didn't even care?
I mean, I cared like during the game, but I just was sitting there before the game started. I just nothing. I even went back to work today. I came home. I drove an hour home. Went to the. I hate even think about bringing to the bed, but I went back to work right after.
Oh my God.
I couldn't sit. I couldn't even think of the worst thing I knew I could have done. I didn't need to. It was just come home and just sit. 12 years of good, so that's what you got to think of.
Oh my gosh, guys, I just witnessed maybe the saddest thing I have ever seen in my life, where Ash and I were just laying next to the couch, and he didn't see me get up right away, like to come up here. He must have just woken up and kind of freaked out a little bit, like, where is she? I got up from like my vanity to go check on him to be like, is he still sleeping? He wasn't. He was standing in the middle of the staircase just like staring, like, where is she? Because he must have checked the bedroom and I wasn't there. And like, oh my gosh. He is just like, it's funny because it's everything I ever wanted. I always wanted a dog like that I had a bond with. That's why a lot of people ask why I chose male. Listen, like, male and female, there is no like males are this, females are this. You can get a female that's, acting more like a male. Like, there's no hard and fast rule. But I grew up with 2 female boxers, and they were both pretty standoffish toward me. Like, they just weren't, like, don't get me wrong, they're like my best friends. I loved them, but they were not affectionate. They did not enjoy cuddles that much. And I did read that, like, males tend to be a little more affectionate, and especially a lot of them are more affectionate toward women even. So that's why I chose a male, and I certainly got that. But obviously, we definitely need to create boundaries here for both of us. Like, I literally was driving home from the store yesterday, and I thought to myself, oh, let me shoot Ash. This is so embarrassing. Let me shoot Asher a text to let him know I'm on my way. Like, what? What the heck? Like, that's not normal. I don't know what I was thinking, but anyway, I think I'm gonna end the vlog here. I definitely need to get more on a schedule with him and like us. I just feel so all over the place. I didn't even tell you guys, I woke up at 3:30 this morning. Didn't go back to bed. Like, we actually rose and got up at 3:30. And it wasn't him. Like, he was an angel. It was that he wanted to pee at 3 and we let him out. Like, that's totally, respectable, understandable, do your business. But I just couldn't go back to sleep after that. So I don't know what the heck was wrong with me, but I'm a little tired, to say the least. Hopefully I can catch up on some sleep tonight. Probably not, honestly, but a girl can dream. Anyway, I'm gonna have that link for Rocket Money down below. Once again, it's honestly a no-brainer if you were looking to really just be smarter with your finances, save money, manage your money better, all of that good stuff. And my link is rocketmoney.com/Clancy. So I'll have that below, and that's it for now. Also, oh my gosh, the sun has returned. I've never been so happy. Okay, bye.